Hello and welcome to episode 278 of WITM. And it's time to find out who Andrew's opponent will be at WrestleMania for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. 6 men, the top 6 contenders to the ECW World Heavyweight Championship, will face off inside of Satan's structure, the Elimination Chamber, to determine Andrew's opponent for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. It will be the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, the man that gravity forgot, Neville, who would love to redeem himself. He just came up short against Andrew moments ago in the ECW Cruiserweight Championship match. The face that runs the place, John Cena. The Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The Man-Beast Rhino. And the Holy Warrior, and Andrew's best friend and fellow Purity Society member who we will be going to war with at WrestleMania, or going to war alongside at WrestleMania, Corey. Boy, how interesting would that be if just moments before they go to war for the fate of the WWE, they go to war against each other for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. That could very well happen. There is a 1 in 6 possibility of that happening. Bray Wyatt, Neville, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Rhino, Corey are going to step inside the Elimination Chamber. They will step inside those pods that will open randomly. And the winner, the last man standing, will face Andrew for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Here we go. That is our match for episode 278. Big WrestleMania implications. Who's Andrew's opponent at WrestleMania? Let's find out. Alright, and no entrances for this. We kick right off with the action. And it's going to be Beast versus Beast. Rhino versus Brock Lesnar starting off for the opportunity to face Andrew for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Here we go.
And there's the bell, and this hellish match
Rhino, a multi-time ECW Hardcore Champion, and a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, but not yet in the new ECW. Brock Lesnar, a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
He's looking to create some separation here.
The Man-Beast versus the Beast Incarnate. Beast versus Beast facing off inside of Satan's structure, the Elimination Chamber, hoping to face Andrew at WrestleMania, what could be the final ever
at SummerSlam.
ECW World Heavyweight Championship defense.
All-time most memorable pay-per-views.
Lesnar forces Rhino on the ropes. And a big clothesline. And who makes the way? It's going to be the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. The third entrant in this match.
Or at least that's what he wants us to believe. And this is what you can't let Brock Lesnar do. Build this kind of momentum.
Former ECW Hardcore Champion, Bray Wyatt. Lesnar suplexes Wyatt in the corner, turns his attention back to Rhino.
Victories over Triple H and CM Punk in 2012, 2013 have made SummerSlam look like Brock's personal playground.
Lesnar looking early for an elimination in this match, and Rhino powers out at 2. Now Bray Wyatt targets Lesnar. Power slam. Wyatt and Rhino targeting Brock Lesnar. And now another man makes their way to the ring. It will be the face that runs the place, John Cena.
Here comes many people's pick to win this thing.
And Wyatt and Cena can't decide if they want to wrestle inside or outside the ring. They'll wrestle inside the ring, but not for long as Cena tosses Wyatt out into that exposed steel. Lesnar does the same to Rhino, goes for a cover. And Rhino is able to power out. Cena Irish whips Wyatt back inside the ring. Lesnar and Rhino fight on that exposed steel of the Elimination Chamber.
Well, we're on the move here. Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
Lesnar suplexed by Rhino, or rather suplexed by Lesnar. Okay, I'll get this right eventually. Rhino suplexed by Lesnar, and Corey has made his way into this match. He would love to get some revenge on Brock Lesnar, the man who he says he was forced to surrender his ECW World Heavyweight Championship to by eliminating him in this match. Looks like Cena had a near fall on Wyatt, but Corey was tossed right in front, right on top of the referee, breaking up the count. Lesnar targeting Corey. Corey targeting Lesnar.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner.
Arm drag and leg drop to Lesnar. Now Rhino targeting Corey.
Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
And now Neville will make his way into the match. All 6 competitors are now in the match. Wyatt going for cover on Cena, who powers out.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
Rhino going for cover on Corey, who powers out.
The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here.
Rhino targeting the arms of Corey with a series of elbows. Suplex by Rhino onto Corey. Suplex by Cena from the top rope to Wyatt, who goes for a cover. And Wyatt powers out at 2. Rhino targeting the head of Corey.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Corey with a reversal. Goes for a cover.
I don't think even the referee was ready for that.
And Rhino powers out at 2.
He's got him hooked.
Just toying with the competition a little.
John Cena with the offense.
Corey slamming Rhino down into the mat.
How much pain is that arm in now?
What diabolical things
Cena
are
going for a
through
cover.
that
The
mind
referee
right now.
doesn't see it. Now he starts to count.
You want to throw everything at your opponent.
Very nearly. We saw our first elimination in this match.
This guy's a machine.
But Wyatt was able to power out at 2.5. Corey forces Rhino into the tree of woe. The other 4 men fighting outside in that exposed steel. Corey goes for a cover on Rhino.
Well, that missed him all right.
as Bray Wyatt and Neville are glitching. Looks like we're gonna have another glitchy elimination chamber.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Brock Lesnar has gone on record saying he's not a superstar, he's not a role model, he's a destroyer.
Corey continues to target Rhino. Elbow to the back of the head of Rhino. Neville going for cover on Wyatt. Very nearly with our first elimination, but Wyatt's able to power at 2.5. Corey forced Rhino to the corner and giving Rhino a taste of his own medicine. We've never seen that move by Corey before. A spear, I guess you call it a gore, onto Rhino in the corner. Bit of an insult there to Rhino, hitting him with his own finishing move, the gore.
I know what you mean. You know, I've got a week back.
How long did you have that?
Oh, about a week back.
Neville makes the cut.
Neville trying to eliminate Bray Wyatt, and Wyatt powers out at 2.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
Oh! The shoulders are down. We might be seeing the beginning of the end. How does Cena do that?
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Really?
Neville hits the red arrow on Bray Wyatt. Rhino goes for cover on Corey, who powers out at 2.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have an early pin attempt. And he kicks
Lesnar trying to cover Neville outside the ring, but that gets broken up. Corey and Rhino fighting inside the ring. The rest of the men fighting outside the ring. And Wyatt and Lesnar just glitched outside the chamber.
We know what this is.
Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
Okay.
The end is near.
Hopefully this can fix itself.
The full brunt of that attack is being absorbed right on the back of the head.
Well, we're on the move here. 1, 2.
He has to be extra careful here. An injured shoulder can come right out of the socket.
Oh, I've seen that before, and it's not pretty.
Why are these elimination chamber matches so glitchy?
Look out! Here's the cover.
Well, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
Neville is making his presence known.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet.
Rhino goes for cover on Corey.
2.
Power out at 2.
And there's the reversal from Neville. Neville connecting there with a good shot.
Neville is building some well-deserved momentum right now. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
From what we've seen and heard tonight,
Corey targeting Neville now, forcing him on the ropes.
Serious medical attention. We now have to question if he'll be able to come back after that. Oh, out of nowhere! Not today, too fast.
paying attention to the back now.
Now that is force.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count. Hang on. Oh, that's gonna put
Corey
him into
hits a
this
rib
one.
buster on Neville.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Oh, this is a mess.
Right to the kisser. Boy, he just got laid out. And I'm sure
Lesnar just somehow glitched back inside the chamber. Okay. And just glitched himself out again. That's great.
Since the Elimination Chamber became an annual paper,
They can end it here right now. Quick thinking to avoid that.
this is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Oh my gosh.
God, that's gotta hurt.
Somebody glitch back in, please.
Talk about momentum. Sometimes Neville's offense makes me think he came here from the future.
Oh my, Neville. Will this be enough?
Hang on.
Just making his presence felt there.
Oh, big DDT. Not today, too fast. Ouch.
All right, we're back inside the ring. No eliminations yet, so I guess
Complete domination.
we'll keep going.
Shoulders are down. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Several minutes of
The shoulders are down.
a glitched up mess, but the match continues now.
Oh boy, I think the referee is out of it. He's too good.
No elimination, so I guess we'll keep going.
I don't agree with you, King.
I'm not going to restart the match just for it to do the same thing over and over and over.
Some serious damage. You can't
That's how
take too
long
many
these
hits and
matches
expect
take.
to be in the match much longer.
Boy, he is really tired now.
It's like Cena setting up for an AA on to Corey.
It has to be King, but I still don't see him giving up. Man, he's still down
But
after
Neville
that move.
broke it up by
I was wondering if
targeting
his bell got seriously wrong
Corey.
there.
Suplex to Corey by Neville.
Any more? Can he do it here?
This may be it.
Lesnar going for cover on Cena. Cena powers out.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Oh, he's getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
Rhino with a splash onto Neville, and my controller just disconnected. All right.
Get back to your feet after a move like whoop.
Oh, all kinds of fun stuff going on in this match. Give me a moment to plug in a charger. Alright, let's continue. And we have our first elimination. John Cena
Quick thinking to avoid that.
eliminates Brock Lesnar. It's like Corey was busted open by Wyatt, but is able to power out.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
That packed a punch.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost
Corey and
secondary
Wyatt
when you get
fighting
near all these
inside the
dangerous
ring.
objects. If he keeps up this pace, this could
Wyatt
turn real
forces
ugly
Corey into the
real
corner,
fast.
but now he turns attention to Cena, but only to turn back around and target Corey.
And he falls hard.
Now John Cena targets Corey.
Punishing the
Elbow
chest like
to
this can only make
the chest
matters
of
worse,
Corey.
and real fast.
Stomp to the chest of Corey. Bray Wyatt now turns his attention back to Corey, but now Cena attacks Wyatt, and Corey will get a moment to recover.
And again. And again.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
Corey back to his feet now,
Courageous leader,
trying to
the
recover
hustle
some of that head
movement
damage.
is putting it all on the line right now.
Forces Rhino up to his
John Cena's
feet.
on fire with that
Cena's looking for
unstoppable momentum.
Dream Street. Oh, you're right.
the
He's on Dream Street now.
the five knuckle shuffle on Wyatt. Corey eliminated Rhino with the beaten road,
What an all-star ensemble in the
and
ring
we
right
are
now.
down to four.
WWE's
Either
most successful
Bray Wyatt,
competitors
John
for sure.
Cena, Neville, or Corey
At this
will be
point,
Andrew's
you think
opponent
he'd
for the
have that
ECW World
shot.
Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.
Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Oh, I think this man needs big shoulders down. This
Wyatt
could be
goes
it.
for cover on to Neville. very nearly eliminates him.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Corey goes for a pin on Cena on that exposed steel. Cena powers out at 2.
What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do here? He's got him. Oh, this spells trouble right here.
And Cena with the AAA on top of the exposed steel. Corey could be in trouble. And Corey has been eliminated. He will not. Corey will still have a very important night at WrestleMania, but he will not be facing Andrew for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. He has been eliminated, and we are down to John Cena, Bray Wyatt, and Neville.
Walking into this arena earlier today and seeing that unforgiving steel structure hanging high above the ring gave me chills. Oh, that might have swollen the eye.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't
Neville with a suplex onto Cena.
be in the match much longer. Conditioning is so important in this business.
Wyatt with a
Separate champions
one-handed
from
slam
contenders. Bray Wyatt is a
onto
master
Neville.
psychologist with
And another.
Could have this match in the bag.
Goes for a cover. And Neville powers out at 2.5.
Oh, a direct hit. Talk about getting tagged
Suplex by Cena.
middle of next week.
Goes for a cover on Wyatt. And Wyatt powers out at 2.5.
A thunderous elbow shot. We're looking at complete. He thinks he has it.
And Cena powers out at 2.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Not this.
He's looking at it again.
And Wyatt's looking for the sister Abigail.
Wyatt with sister
It connects.
is on a more effective
But
finish
before
in
Wyatt can go for the cover,
You're right
Neville
about that, Michael. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone kick out after
with a
seeing
brain
Sister
buster.
Abigail. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here.
Frankensteiner's going to seal the deal here.
I think you're right. Nobody comes
Both
back
men
from
down the ground.
Frankensteiner.
And
Neville goes for a cover. And still Wyatt is able to power out at 2.5.
Neville putting it on
Cena
Wyatt.
still down on the ground. Neville turns his attention back to Wyatt.
I've been in there with Cena when
Suplex
he's
by
like this.
Neville.
I became
Now
a
he'll go for the
former
cover on Cena, who's been down for quite some time. But Cena is able to power out at 2. Forces Cena up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner.
each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the
Forces
back of your head, Cole. If you ever
Cena
see
to
a
the
weakness
top
in your
rope.
opponent, you gotta jump on it. Not today, too fast.
Cena with a reversal. Taking flight and connects with a drop kick onto Neville, launching him all the way across the ring. And now turns his attention to Bray Wyatt.
Watch out here.
First time for everything.
Slam by Cena.
That'll be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, man.
Neville to the top rope.
Look out, but
Red Arrow takes out Cena. It puts him right in pinning position for Wyatt. How in the world did Neville pull that off? Hits Cena and then gets right in position to pin Bray Wyatt and eliminates him. What a move there by Neville. He's looking for another Red Arrow for the victory.
oh my gosh. This
But
could
he's
be
caught by Cena, who puts him in position for the AA.
John Cena.
Oh God.
There's the
Goes for the cover
He's got him.
and picks up the victory. John Cena will face Andrew for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship
They threw everything
and one of the
they had
main
into
events
this
of WrestleMania.
doing big business. I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those hoods to finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pound of courage, bloody face, 10 pants with a gold tee. This a real dance, a victory step. A boss stance is a gift when you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so. And talk about the break and make, but don't know the recipe for dodos. Aiming guns and all your photos. That's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melts. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark Breck is living life for wealth.
Alright, so John Cena is going to be Andrew's opponent at WrestleMania for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship and what could be the final ever ECW World Heavyweight Championship defense, and you really cannot script it any better. The face that runs the place, the man who has been the face for the last about 15 years of Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown, goes up against the face that runs ECW, Andrew. Just hours before, Andrew will fight for the fate of the WWE. So, 2 participants in that match to control, that will determine the fate of who controls the WWE, are going to have very busy nights. Andrew, the Royal Rumble, the hardcore Royal Rumble winner, will be defending his ECW World Heavyweight Championship against John Cena. Roman Reigns, who will be fighting the Shield. He was the Royal Rumble winner and the Raw and SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion. In the Raw and SmackDown Royal Rumble, rather. He will take on his choice of Bray Wyatt or AJ Styles at WrestleMania hours before he fights alongside the Shield. To determine the fate of ECW. Alright, so that is our final match for this package of DVDs. That means that the next package will be the final package in Season 2 of WITM. The next package will contain Andrew versus John Cena for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship and what could be the final ever defense of the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. It will contain The Shield versus the Purity Society, 6-man elimination tag team match to determine the fate of control of the WWE. If the Shield wins, WWE will permanently stay under control of the authority of the McMahons, of the Raw COO, of the authority figures of Raw and SmackDown, which is currently Raw COO Stephanie McMahon and GM Mick Foley, and SmackDown COO Shane McMahon and GM Daniel Bryan. ECW will be no more. Velocity will be controlled by the Authority and will be by their rules. And speaking of Velocity, we do not have a WITM match on the card. Alright, so Sami Zayn defeats R-Truth. Paige defeats Natalya. Becky Lynch defeats Asuka. And Austin Aries of the Purity Society with a big victory. And fatal 4-way action in the main event. Defeats Finn Balor with no decision for Kalisto and one of Aries' opponents at WrestleMania, Dean Ambrose. And speaking of Dean Ambrose, let's go ahead before we get to the ECW main card and delete that rivalry he has going with Randy Orton, since Dean Ambrose is going to be a little busy representing the Authority and the Shield at WrestleMania. And it wants Corey to go into rivalry with Neville. Corey's going to be a little busy at WrestleMania, so that's not going to happen. Figures now wants to put Corey in actual bookings and storylines. Well, it's a little late for that. Alright, so then Andrew will be getting the next WITM match against one of those men who had an opportunity to face him at WrestleMania and came up short. The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Austin Aries will be part of another fatal 4-way, taking on Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor. And I believe Samoa Joe is the hardcore champion. So he is. So that means Austin Aries will be getting a shot at the hardcore championship. And in the main event, Corey will be taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. So a busy night for the Purity Society. Andrew opens up ECW against the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Austin Aries with a hardcore championship opportunity against Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor. Since there's a hardcore title match, we may air that. And then Corey takes on the phenomenal AJ Styles, who is currently the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, as well as the United States Champion in the main event. And of course, we can expect to hear from Andrew following his successful Cruiserweight Championship defense at WrestleMania, as well as John Cena winning the 6-man Elimination Chamber to face him, for the right to face him at WrestleMania for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. That will kick off our next set of DVDs. A busy night for the Purity Society. Andrew on the mic before he takes on Bray Wyatt. Austin Aries with a hardcore championship opportunity against Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and the defending hardcore champion Samoa Joe. And Corey in the main event against the phenomenal AJ Styles. That final DVD will also include Andrew versus John Cena for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Andrew against a yet-to-be-named opponent for the Cruiserweight Championship in the final episode of Velocity before WrestleMania. And, of course, the Purity Society versus the Shield, representing the Authority. 6-man tag team match, elimination style, to determine the fate of the WWE, who will control the WWE going into Season 3 of WITM. Will it be the Purity Society, with Corey controlling Raw, Austin Aries controlling SmackDown, and Andrew controlling ECW and ECW Velocity? Or will it be the Authority shutting down ECW, running Velocity their way, and continuing to run Raw and SmackDown? Plus, there will be a highlight video highlighting our best moments of Season 2, as well as a credits and farewell video thanking all the music producers and artists and record companies and everybody who made Season 2 of WITM possible and awesome. That is all to come in the final set of DVDs for Season 2 and the final set for WWE 2K16 before we transition into Season 3 and WWE 2K17. That is going to do it for episode 278. We'll see you in episode 279 to kick off the final package of Season 2 DVDs. Until then, this is Corey, signing off.